A wild fox showed up at my home months after I rescued it, but what it brought with it left me speechless. Amid the tranquil landscape of the mountain, in a hidden corner known only to a few, an unfortunate fox became trapped, its paw wedged in the narrow gap of a tree trunk while it was absorbed in its search for food. While the ranger was on patrol, a faint cry for help echoed through the forest, catching his attention. Realizing the fox's dangerous predicament, he rushed to fetch the rescue equipment and hurried back, determined to set the animal free. At first, he thought it would be simple, just separate the branches with his hands. A man's strength is great, but the tree was as hard as steel. Not wanting to prolong the creature's pain, he quickly reached for an iron bar from his toolbox. He skillfully slid the bar into the narrow gap between the branches, focusing all his strength on prying them apart. But the effort wasn't enough. The stubborn branch refused to budge, and the fox grew even more panicked. Undeterred, he tried again. This time, he hung his entire body weight on the iron bar, using all his strength in a desperate attempt to lever the branch apart. Sweat began to bead on his forehead, his breathing grew heavier, as every movement demanded his full effort. The fox, sensing the pressure, tried to pull its leg free, but each struggle only worsened its situation. In this tense moment, the ranger paused to think. The fox's gaze was fixed on him, this time calm and understanding that he meant no harm. The tension in the fox's face eased. It was no longer so afraid, as if it knew that freedom was near. The man quickly devised another plan. Instead of trying to separate the branches, he would use the iron bar as a lever to break them. With a powerful pull, the branch finally snapped. The fox swiftly freed its paw and disappeared into the forest, without looking back, without a moment to turn or say thank you. He simply stood there, watching it vanish among the trees, thinking he would never see it again. Months later, after the rescue, a sudden noise in the yard caught his attention. To his surprise, he stepped outside to find the fox standing there, but this time it wasn't alone. The fox had returned with her cub, as if to tell the story of the rescue's rescue, and had brought her young one to personally thank him. The joy radiating from the cub's face and the gratitude shining in the mother's eyes filled the ranger with warmth, as though his efforts had been rewarded. It was more than relief. It was an expression of love and kindness. Saving the fox had not only given it a second chance at life, but had also created a bond between human and nature, reminding us of our responsibility to the living creatures around us. If this moved you, hit like and tell me in the comments what you would do if you were the ranger.